So today I thought I would do a flip through of this purple moleskin journal. It got pretty chunky because I put some stuff in it. A lot of it is mostly writing though, so all of these paper clips that are here are just holding together pages of just pure writing that I don't want to share on the internet. So yeah, so I don't decorate the cover. I know a lot of people do that, and I don't decorate the inside. I usually just write when I started it and then when I finished it, which I have to write today's date, but I forgot to do that. And then I had just like a big scrap of washi tape, so I just put it there. I don't know. Yeah, and then there's just like a lot of writing. A lot of my journals kind of start with a lot of writing, so I just had to clip those together. And then I like to do things like this for the month. So since I started a new month, I did this little spread for October, and I really like how it came out. It was really cute. I found a lot of these doodles on Pinterest. A lot of things that are in here are from Pinterest, so you're probably gonna see things that are not original, but that's okay. And then yeah, I usually start like a journal or a month with like a lot of writing. So there's literally no decoration, it's just writing. And then this day I went to see a production of Spamalot with my family, and it was really good. So I just cut this out, and I cut this out from the playbill, and I wrote about it. And then here I was trying to be positive, trying to think positively, so I wrote some affirmations down. These are like the main affirmations that I like. And here I wrote positive mind, positive vibes, positive life. And then I love this page. I love these next two pages. I wrote about my mixed feelings about Halloween, and then I wrote how I like the season of fall, but I don't necessarily love Halloween. And then I just cut these out from a magazine and I used some washi tape. The washi tape kind of got like bent over here, but that's okay. And then these are also from the same magazine, and I wrote about how I like fall. And then here I just used some dollar store tape, and I got this out of a magazine, and I just wrote some things. And then I love this page. I love how like these things kind of match the color. Like they don't necessarily match the color, but they go well together. And then this was something that my mother drew, so I just colored it in, and I cut it out and I glued it in here. And then this I just found in a magazine, and then I wrote, I don't even know, hopefully it's not personal. I don't think so, because I would have covered it. And this is just some really bright tape. Here, so like the next few pages are just poems that I found on Pinterest or quotes. So this says, roses aren't always red and violets aren't always blue. The society that we live in never seems to speak the truth. Smiles aren't always happy and frowns aren't always upset. People judge too quickly and our feelings are what they forget. So I liked that. And then this is one of my favorite pages in here. I painted, I guess, this moon, and I used whiteout, and then I colored around it with pen, and then I wrote this poem that I saw on Pinterest, which says, and if you are to love, love as the moon loves. It does not steal the night, it only unveils the beauty of the dark. And then I colored around it with pen again around the words, and I just really like how it came out. And here's some more. This is a poem. These are some quotes and poems that I saw on Pinterest that I just wanted to write. And then this I found a gold pen that I didn't even know we had, and I just wrote I want to be healthy, and then I colored in the words. And, yeah, this is a little doodle I found on Pinterest. And then this was, I think it was a bag that a card came in for, like a Hallmark, from the Hallmark store. I bought a card, and then they put it in this like paper bag that had this on it, and it says, keep your heart brave and your imagination wild. And it's just really cute and pretty, so I just like ripped it and put it in here. These are some things that I found in like a 17 magazine like ages ago that I cut out, and I had no purpose for it, so I was just like, I'll just stick it in my journal. I did. I just glued it in there. This is another poem that I really liked, and I wrote it in that gold pen, and then I wrote love. And then this was a Descendants tattoo. I was going to give these to my little cousin because she loves Descendants, but I was kind of a little bit selfish, and I was like, you know what, these would go really nice in my journal somewhere. And so I used that one, and there's another one in here somewhere. And then this says Heart of Gold, and then I just drew a little ugly heart and then colored it gold. These are lyrics to one of my favorite songs by Gloria Estefan. I'm Cuban and Gloria's Cuban, so all of the Cubans love Gloria pretty much. And these are just some like little flower stickers that really have nothing to do with anything, but they just kind of look cute, so I'll put that there. So this is a magazine from when I was like 11 years old, and I found it in my basement, and I was like, oh my god, this magazine, I remember this magazine. And I was like, I don't want to throw it out. It's like my childhood in a magazine cover. So I was like, how can I keep the magazine without like wasting space in my house? So I just decided to cut out the cover, and I had to crop it a little bit to fit in here, but I was like, I'll put it in my journal, and that way I'll forever have the cover, and I'll get the basics of what the magazine was about, but I won't have to keep the whole magazine and waste space in my house. This page I love. I wish I didn't cover it up, but I don't know. I don't necessarily want to share every single thing on this page that I wrote, but I love, this is my favorite washi tape that I have. And this is another Descendants tattoo, and it fit perfectly. I wrote in purple, and this is purple. And this I found in like an Oprah magazine, and I love it so much. These are lyrics to The Cure by Lady Gaga. I don't know. I like the words to this song a lot. This I had to cover up so much of, which, I mean, I didn't really have to cover it up. I don't know. I'm kind of a private person, so I hate when people have to cover their journals. I don't like the look of sticky notes in here, but I don't know. I just didn't feel that ready to share everything that I write. So, yeah, I covered it up, but these are just some little cute little silly pictures of me and my boyfriend, because it was our 6-month anniversary, and we went to get sushi, and this page just kind of has hearts everywhere, and it looks like love threw up on it, but that's okay. I think it's cute. I love it. And yeah, I wrote this love with this glitter pen, which you'll see on the next page. I did another thing with the glitter pen. But yeah, it's really cute, and I don't know. I love my boyfriend a lot, so you'll probably see a lot of him in my journals. And then I wrote Ethan and Nani with a heart, because my boyfriend's name is Ethan and my name is Nani. And then this is something I do a lot. I'll write a word over and over and over and over again on a page. So I wrote love because I had done the glitter thing here, and I was like, oh man, this page is blank and I have nothing to put here. So I'll just write something over and over again, and that's what I did. This is just like a dream catcher tutorial by the Journey Junkie. I don't know, I was looking up how to make a dream catcher because I'd always wanted to make one, and I found one, so I wrote down who like made the DIY, and then I wrote down the things we needed and like where it could be found and stuff, and then I bought the supplies, and my sister and I and my sister and my friend and we made dream catchers, and they came out nice. They're really hard to make though. I don't want to make another one anytime soon. This is just some writing, and then this was like a little pocket of like little things that I'm not going to take out. This was something that either my mother colored a million years ago or I did. I'm pretty sure it was me now that I'm looking at it, because it looks like something I would make, and I would totally add eyelashes to something. And then this was Halloween, so I did this little owl sticker. Yeah, owl sticker, and this little pumpkins that I drew, and this is me and my boyfriend. This was like the original picture, and then my boyfriend wrote something, and I screenshotted it and saved it. And then I'm covering up some pictures of people that may not want, and they're like names that they may not want to be on the internet, so I'm not sure because I don't want to ask them, so I just covered them up anyway. Oops. And then we're in November, so I did this little, I love this page. I did some watercolor, so I wrote November and I did watercolor over it, and then I did some like fall November doodles that I found on Pinterest, of course, and then I like painted them with watercolor, and I kind of like how watercolor looks when it like isn't in the lines. I don't know why, it's just something that I don't mind and think looks kind of interesting. So yeah, so again, there's like some writing, and then oops, I was kind of obsessed with painting with watercolor on the pages, because this moleskin really took the watercolors really well. Like, it didn't bleed through. It doesn't really show on the other side, because most of the other journals that I've tried it in, you could see it on the other side. So I was impressed. And then it kind of, this wrinkled only because I glued something on the other side. But yeah, I found this in like a magazine, and I just thought it fit like with the fall colors, so I just put it in there. And then I was like, should I paint every page? Because I'll do this, I'll do this a lot too, where I'll ask myself a question taking up like 2 pages. So like there's like a large question and I'm thinking at the time, I'll just write it down. And then I answered myself and I was like, nope, it's too much work. So yeah, I do that. I don't know. It's a weird little thing that I do in my journal. And then, so since it was Halloween, the like day before, I had eaten some of my favorite chocolates to put in here. So these are like the only candies that I like, pretty much. I don't really like any other candy. I only like candy that has chocolate, so even if it's not one of these, if it has chocolate in it, I'll probably eat it. But the ones I only really would eat are these. So these are my favorite. And then I thought it was really funny because I did this page dedicated to my favorite chocolates, and then the next day I was like, I feel disgusting. I don't ever want to look at candy again. And I threw out my candy. Well, I gave it pretty much to my brother. He took whatever he wanted from it, and then I just got rid of the rest of it. And then I did some cute little animals, and then since I could see through the other side, I just I traced them, I guess. And then I wrote about how I want to like figure out how to make my handwriting better, I guess. Like what looks better of my handwriting. I still have no idea. Like, I don't have terrible handwriting. My handwriting has improved a lot because I used to have horrible handwriting, but journaling has really helped my handwriting. So yeah. And then there's some more like clumps of just writing. And then here I did this thing like a year ago where I drew things about camping that I saw on Pinterest that I thought the doodles were really cute, the little drawings were cute. And then I wrote, I don't even like camping. It's true, I don't like camping. I've never been camping for real. Maybe if I gave it a shot, maybe I'd like it, but I don't know. It's not really, I don't like the outdoors that much. I'm afraid of bugs and I don't know. So this, I like painted some leaves in the background. I was going to outline them with like pen to give them like, you know, lines and shape, and then I decided I was going to write lyrics over it. So these are just lyrics to Beautiful Thing by Grace Vanderwall. I really like the words to it. And then here I was going to take some leaves from outside and glue them or tape them in, and I never did. Because by the time that I like decided I was going to do this, the leaves were all just kind of brown and dead. There were no pretty leaves outside. So I was like, ugh. So, and then every time I see a pretty leaf, I just don't grab it. Because I feel weird picking up leaves from the floor and people looking at me. So this was when, on this day, I went to see Thor Ragnarok with my boyfriend and my sister, and it was good. I've never seen any of the other Thor movies, so I probably would have enjoyed it better if I had seen those, but I still enjoyed it a lot. Like, it made me want to see all of the Marvel. I mean, every time I watch a Marvel movie, I want to see all the Marvel movies because I have never seen all of them. I've only seen a few, and I like them all, but all the ones I've seen. This, what was it? Oh yeah, so I asked my brother to draw me something, and I was like, draw me something to put in my journal, and then he drew this little comic, and it's so cute. Like, I love it. And then, so these are some goals that I wanted for my room. Like, if I were to redo my room, I would want them either like pink or purple. So yeah, and I just did some goals, and I thought it would take up more pages, but I'm not really done with this, but I'm probably not going to come back to this. If anything, I'll redo this list in a new journal that I'll use. And then, so here something had like happened, and I was just kind of upset. So I was just like, this keeps going around and around and around in my head, and then I was like, I just want to get over it and move on. So yeah. And here my little cousin drew Harley Quinn for me, and it came out so cute. She's like 6 years old. Like, she'll write little notes and stuff, and then instead of writing a note, she like did this little like drawing. It was really cute. This was just a thing that came with with like some soap that I bought, some all natural soap, and it just says "You are beautiful," and it has like the moon, and I just colored the page black with a Sharpie. Yeah, and then I did this, which I found this drawing on Pinterest. I kind of just drew it with a pen, and then I wrote the lyrics to Raincoat by Justin Bieber because I felt like it fit with the drawing. So this is when I had gotten my nails done, and so I kind of just traced my hands. This one came out really lumpy because I'm right-handed, so I tried doing it with my left and it's just harder, and then not that this came out good either. And then I was gonna draw my little ring, but I forgot, so these are just some, I don't even know what this is. They're just horrible doodles. So this is basically what I think my mind looks like. So basically my mind is made up of just words, like there aren't really any images in it. Like maybe memories would probably be like images, but like my mind kind of works in words. So there's just thoughts and thoughts and thoughts and thoughts. It's really crammed with thoughts, and then like these are what like the thoughts are kind of about. So like if the bigger the word is, the more of that I have. So yeah, kind of a mess that I saw on Pinterest and I liked it, and then I wrote about my mind. This is just kind of a mess. I did this little Christmas tree because we saw Daddy's Home. My boyfriend, I saw Daddy's Home with my boyfriend and my sister, and then it was like about Christmas, so I did a little random quick doodle. And then there's like a lot of writing again, and then I wrote "Just keep swimming," and because I had these little fish stickers, and I found this stencil that has all the letters. I was like, oh my god, I'm so excited, let me use it. So I wrote "Just keep swimming," and then I colored it with like a highlighter, a blue highlighter. And then I put these stickers in there, and then that's basically it. That's pretty much, the rest of it's just like a lot of writing that I can't share with you because it's just private. And yeah, and then I don't decorate this usually. I'm probably going to decorate the covers of my journal in the future, but this, I just didn't have the patience for that. So this was just, I found it. My little cousin made this for me a while ago, I think. Was it a while ago? I don't know. Yeah, it was a while ago. Be happy. She spelled happy wrong. I love Nani. It was really cute. And she wrote, "I love you so much," but she didn't space it right. It was funny. And yeah, that's it pretty much. This journal is just kind of a disaster. Like there's really no style to it. I would say that my style is more like this, I would say, maybe. Or what I want it to be. I want it to be mostly like tape, washi tape, and magazine clippings and stickers too, and writing. But I don't know, it kind of gets a mess when I have nothing really to put in here, and I just kind of clump everything. I don't know. But yeah, so now I need a new journal, and I'll probably do like a half flip through of my next journal. So yeah, let me know if you even want another flip through. Yeah, so thank you so much for watching, and please subscribe and like the video and comment whatever you feel like commenting. I don't know, hopefully something positive.